When is the absolute best time to buy a brand new home from a builder? Well, you might be surprised, but it's actually when the builder is already moving on to other projects. Essentially, it's builder closeout. So today, we are going to be looking at the Sage floor plan here at Woodside's Vireo in Summerlin, and I'm going to be sharing with you some fantastic builder closeout deals in this video. So let's get started right now. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Jennifer Graff with Douglas Elliman at the New Home Experts here in Las Vegas. And if you're interested in my lifestyle guide, you can go ahead and grab it in the comments below. If you're wondering who my sidekick is today, my lender is in beautiful Dominican Republic and has left me here with Riley. Apparently Peter's saying she's not that happy right now. She's new to being on camera, but we figured let's give her a shot. So I hope you're enjoying your tour with me and Riley today. Today we are at Woodside Vireo, and I've been out here before. I've been out here a couple times before, but this particular floor plan that we're standing in is truly one of my favorites. It is a two-story floor plan. It is 1,593 square feet. It can be done as a 2 or 3 bedroom. I personally really like this done as a 2-bedroom plus the loft, and I'll show you why I feel that way. And if you're looking for a lock and leave lifestyle, if you're looking to be in Summerlin, if you're looking for something with a nice but small backyard, easy maintenance, and it's in a fantastic location, this is ultimately going to be your last chance to grab a brand new Sage floor plan here at Vireo. As I mentioned, we are at 1,593 square feet. What I like about this is that it's a detached home, so this is not a townhouse. And I love the fact that you have a nice little side yard. That would be perfect for you right now, Riley, right? You like that little doghouse out there? She's thinking about it. But what I really like about this floor plan is how open it is. Peter, come over here. They actually built this same floor plan over at another Woodside community called Obsidian. And I think they did a great job with it there. And so it sold very well over there, so they moved it over here. So Peter, just show them just how high these ceilings are, all of that natural light that comes in. And then if you can see where that railing is, that ultimately is where your loft is. And I think that really makes this home stand out a lot more. Yes, you lose a bedroom. Yes, you're only a 2-bedroom and 2.5 bath. But I think it really helps the overall aesthetic of this house. Also, some good news here. If you love this model, and of course it is beautifully done. I love all the appliances. I love the white cabinets. And of course they did them all the way to the ceiling. One thing I will mention is the builder will be selling these pretty soon. So we are going to specifically discuss 2 of the last Sage floor plans. Again, builder closeout. There's only 2 left, and I'll show you exactly where they are and what the prices are. And I'm going to also put some of the, over here, some of the finishes that are going to be available in both of those homes. But keep in mind, another thing about builder closeout is eventually they're going to want to sell the models over here as well. Also nice, of course, you have your half bath over here, and it's a good size. I really like the wall they did in there. And then one of the reasons, that the builder has started to move on is I did do a video very recently over at Dove Rock, which is literally just down the street. So Vireo, the builder already starts to move on to the next project. So really, they're always willing to make some last-minute deals at builder closeout. So it's really a great opportunity to get in on the very few remaining homes when the builder has already moved on to other projects. So now we're going to head upstairs because I really want to show you this layout and really why I think this home as a 2-bedroom plus loft is a standout. We are now upstairs. I am not going to lie, as you guys may know, I have a dog, Maisie, who's a Yorkie, and she is like barely 8 pounds. This dog is a little bigger, maybe, so she gets a little tiring. My arm's a little tired. But as you can see, I'm going to sit here because I'm going to take a little break. But Peter, go ahead and show them how awesome this layout is. I've seen this done as a 3-bedroom. Yes, of course, if you absolutely need that 3-bedroom, I understand why that makes sense. But I just feel like this particular Sage floor plan lays out so much more bright and light when you have it done as a loft. And then you can even still see you have this great balcony out front that you can really get some fantastic mountain views. And the two sage floor plans that are remaining at this time are both on this same street and will have the same views. And I'm going to share with you some of those prices as well. So again, we are upstairs. This is this wide open loft. Over here you have the, we're going to get up again, right? Here we go. Over here you have the primary. And, you know, as we know, this is not a large house. You know, we're under 1,600 square feet, but I think this is a very nice size primary bedroom. Oh, beautiful shower. I really like how this is done. It matches my sweater today. And for the size of the home, this is a decent sized closet. You might be able to make that work. And then what I love over here is the secondary bedroom also has that balcony. So if you walk over here, you have another bathroom, and then this particular room has a balcony. And you can really see how beautiful this is. We're in the middle of February. We've had one of the warmest winters that I've seen in a long time. It's kind of like in the mid 60s today, so it's actually cooler than it has been. But you can really see, I mean, the mountain views up here are absolutely spectacular. And I'm going to share with you a little bit more about what's happening in Summerlin overall and why it's such a great time to be a buyer here right now. I want to kind of widen the lens a little bit and talk to you a little bit more about Summerlin. Now, if you follow any of my blogs, my Vegas confidential blogs at jennifergraffrealtor.com, you can find a lot of great information about what's happening here locally and why, again, as I've just mentioned, it's such a great time to be a buyer in our valley. There is so much going on out here in West Summerlin. It is truly a sight to behold. I have a lot of people just like you, out-of-town clients that haven't been out this way recently, and we go and we tour, and there is so many different builders out here. There are so many different projects. Vireo, here we are in Kestrel. Now, there are also, as I mentioned, I'll put the picture here in the video down below that Peter and I recently did over at Dove Rock. And also all the amazing communities that they're building in Grand Park. And we do a lot of video out there. We just recently did one at Richmond American Primrose. And then, of course, you have Lennar Fairview coming online. And a lot of the projects that are coming online in Grand Park are legitimately and very easily 1 to 2 million. So the opportunity to be here in Summerlin and get something like a lock and leave and be in that $500,000 to $600,000 range, I think is just a fantastic time to really be looking at that, especially before all of the infrastructure completely comes online. Right now, they are in the midst of building Grand Park. It is going to be a 92-acre park, but a lot of it is already getting completed. You will also see, of course, that the 215 and Summerlin Parkway is expanding to really make way for all the new build. In addition, there's La Madre Peaks, where Taylor Morrison is going to be building Esplanade. And then you have Astra, which is going to be a very luxury elite location, guard gated, and those are going to have lots anywhere from about a ½ acre to 1.5 acres. And the lot premiums that they're just building, that they're just doing right now, are somewhere between the $5 to $8 million range. And that is just literally for the land. So that is really just an all-encompassing picture of what's happening here. And again, you can find a lot more of that information if you look at my Vegas Confidential blog at jennifergraffrealtor.com. A lot of times I'm talking about 50 plus buyers, and I really think as long as you're comfortable with not being in a single story, I think this particular home is great for that lock and leave lifestyle, especially since over here there is going to be a whole other hub similar to downtown Summerlin, maybe not as large, but really giving you access to shopping and dining and everything Summerlin has to offer. So now let's get into it, because we were talking about builder closeout. This is the Vireo development, and we are going to be looking, there's 2 more Sage floor plans over here. We are over here in the models. Over here, we're in lot 53. These two, lot 51 and 52, will be the very last Sage floor plans available here at Vireo. I love builder closeout. So the prices are $593 and $616. What I am going to do is, if you are interested in the finishes of each of these homes, because, well, when you're getting into closeout, the builder is really going to stack in and put all the upgrades in. But I can share with you what all of those are going to be. I will put that in a link below so you can see all the finishes and choose maybe which one is going to be the better fit for you. Before we wrap up today as well, I'm going to take you outside and show you where those lots are so you can get a great idea of that as well. And keep in mind, this is what I'm here for. So if you're interested in either of these home sites or any of the other floor plans here at Vireo, builder closeout is a fantastic time to negotiate with the builder, because why? The builder's ready to move on. The builder has already moved on. So, you know, the sales agents aren't here full time anymore because they've truly moved on to other projects. And it's such a great time to help the builder get inventory off their books. So as I said, we just left the model, and then Peter, go show them over here. So these are the last remaining Sage floor plans, lots 51 and 52. Great location, and like I said, I'm going to put all the details below in the description so you can click on those and see both of those floor plans, what the finishes are, what the price is, and then let's talk. Call me if you'd like to negotiate on either one of those. Builder closeout is a great time to be a buyer. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out our tour today here at Woodside Vireo. The Sage floor plan, I know I've been out here several times, as you guys know, I see so many models, but every once in a while, something just kind of hits it for me. And I love the fact that the pricing as well, if you're looking for something, if you really don't want to be, you know, in the 7s, 8s, or over $1 million here in Summerlin, this is just such a fantastic opportunity. If you'd like more information on anything that we talked about today, as I said earlier, you can find it in my Vegas Confidential blog at jennifergraffrealtor.com. Thank you so much for taking the time to, well, watch our video. We appreciate you. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you.